Hey everybody, welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog. That's what we do here. Speaking of awesome games, boy, we got an awesome new character here in Vampire Survivors. You've probably heard about this game once or twice. And you know what? We're going to upgrade that damn garlic today, I'll tell you what. I've been having just an absolute ball with this game, and it just continues to be fun. And now it's on XBOX Gamepass PC. Maybe it's just Game Pass PC. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, though. So we're all good. You need to try this game if you haven't. This is a survival... Oh boy, base area up by 100%. Wow. This is a survival roguelite game. We're starting to see lots of these out there. And I'll tell you what, it's wonderful. We've got games like Nomad Survival. You know, I guess we're just going to go garlic again as long as they're giving it to us. Nomad Survival and Beautiful Mystic Survival, which I quite liked. And there seems to be a lot of interest in that game, judging by the views that are happening. Anyway, figured out something new in Vampire Survivors the other day. There is a map, and there's an option in the map area. I guess we're going to go Tractor again. There's an option in the map area to turn on a HUD, basically. And that's why we have those indicators at the top and bottom telling us that, there's something available down there. So we're going to head that way. We're going to grab it. And then we'll head back up towards the top. Boy, cooldown increased. Oh, cooldown increased by 0.8 seconds. Effect lasts 0.5 seconds longer. That sounds good, but I want to get a few other things happening because really we only have that and the garlic. So let's get the lightning ring. It's pretty good. And then in addition to figuring that out, I also found some hidden coffins in the game, which I had not done anything with in the past. We'll go more experience. Why not? Oh boy, we got skeleton dragons already happening. Wow. Oh no, might be slightly underpowered. Let's grab some gems up here. We're going to go with the axe. And we're just going to get a few more things, shooting out over time. That's going to help. And we're absolutely going to go with the duplicator. Love the duplicator. Works with most of the attacks that you're going to find in the game. Alright. Yeah, I really like this character's attack so far. We'll go whip, why not? The whip is affected by the duplicator, so good news there. I am joined by my trusted colleague today. This is Cup of Coffee. Introduce yourself. Today we're joined by a cup called Queen of the Beach. I've talked about this one in the past. But this is another Lady Falcon cup. And I was subscribed to Lady Falcon for a little bit. I think their coffee is wonderful. Stopped the subscription just because I'd like to subscribe to a different one and try even more coffees. I started getting the same bags in the mail, and that's when I was like, all right, I think I've seen what Lady Falcon has to offer, and it's quite good. We're going to give some other folks a try. That's what I'm going to do. Haven't selected one yet. But Queen of the Beach, it's very good. It's got notes of, let's see, base damage up by 10, base area up by 25%. That actually sounds pretty damn good. It's got notes of baker's chocolate, Grand Marnier, however you like to pronounce it today, and grapefruit zest. And I would tell you that the grapefruit zest comes in at the end. There's just a little bit of a sour to it, but in a good way, not a bad one. I know that doesn't sound wonderful, so but I can tell you it is. So anyway, I think the Gallo Tower that we're in right now is a really cool looking design. But I think it's going to be hard. Fires one more projectile. Cooldown increased. Effect lasts 0.5 seconds longer. And see, now we have rerolls as well, which is great. We're going to go axe. Because, of course, the nice thing about the axe is that it's going to hit the guys up top and to the bottom. And it feels like this is the right character to have for this area. I am going to go for a reroll this time. Okay, well, I think we'll go whip for one more projectile. Because it kind of slides upward, which is nice. Alright. Hey, how about it? Take a treasure and a sip of coffee. Cheers to you. Thanks for being here today. Really excited about the growth that the channel has seen. We keep having more and more cool people to hang out with here. I think we're going to go lightning ring. Might as well grab these. I think this is going to be perfect, too, in terms of what we're doing, because... Oh, boy. We're going to head back... Whoa, I thought those skeletons were dead. They are not dead. Wow. So they... Boy, they had me fooled. Still do. Wow. Okay, so they seem to be coming back. They disappear, and then they come back. Something like that. Interesting. We're going to go garlic because garlic is wonderful. In real life and in this game. Oh boy. These red skeletons. I'm not loving them, I have to say. They're like clay skeletons. They just reappear after one death. Mimicking very much the skeletons in Elden Ring, if we're being honest. Those guys come back too if you don't do the final hit to them. All right, let's go whip. I think we put enough points in the attract orb. I feel okay about that. Although it is nice being able to pick this stuff up from quite a distance. Not gonna lie there. Okay. I found some really, I'm just gonna say it, shitty TV to watch. It pains me to admit it, but I stumbled upon the show. This is on. I believe it's Paramount, because there's 17 streaming services now. It's hard to keep track of them, folks. It just is. So I believe this one's on Paramount. This is a show called Real World Reunion. Okay. Look, don't do this. Don't do what I did. I turned this thing on, and basically what you have is your most favorite, unfavorite characters. Well, are they characters? They're people. I'm not going to call them characters. They're humans from the real world, right? And they're getting together. Only it's 22 years later. And if you recall the cast with David and Julie, that's the one that I've gotten sucked into now. Okay? And you know what? It's wonderful in the worst way. You know, you don't have to think about anything. You can just completely turn your brain off, and like that's about the only thing this stuff is good for, because it really is trash TV. Again, in my opinion, if you love this stuff, that's wonderful. I find that it's trash TV, but it's good for for those long days where you just don't want to think at all. You just want to turn things off. Have a nice escape, and maybe look at some situations that are going to make you go, you know what? In the grand scheme of things, my life is challenging, but you know what? But it's not this, right? Because some of these folks, man, they, I don't know. I think to a degree, the real world. These folks are supposed to get together, with different types of people and learn from the experience, right? Well, it's very clear if you watch this show that a lot of these folks have not learned a goddamn thing. So, I know, shocker. Yeah, so, I'm a little bit hooked. If you remember David, he now goes by Tokyo, and in the first and second episodes, because of course I'm blowing through it now. He has to continue to correct people that his name is no longer David. It's Tokyo now, and it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal trash TV. So yeah, so don't do that. Don't do it to yourself. Just don't. You've been warned. But if you do it, just enjoy the hell out of it. Okay? Just do that. So anyway, back to coffee and vampire survivors. Let's get back to it. Okay, so Song of Mana. I really feel like the game wants me to evolve this skill, and I'm okay with it. I think actually it's perfect for this area that's just filled with north and south. I mean, it seems like that's what we're doing here. Okay, let's go one more projectile on the ring. We're gonna grab the spell. I think that's the spellbinder down there. We're gonna grab that. It's a freebie. If you can make the distance, it's a freebie. And then, like I said earlier, we're going to just fly right back up. There it is. We're going to fly right back up there, and we're going to grab all kinds of gems. Okay, perfect. Spellbinder. Now, let me show this off, too. Well, first off, do you go garlic? Yeah. Base area up by 20%. I think you do. Okay, let me show this off. So this is the map that I'm talking about. I'm not sure what this is. But I kind of want to find out what that is. So let's head down still, I guess. I know I'm going back on what I said. But we are so far away from that thing at the top now that it probably makes more sense to just head south. All right. I apologize. Excuse me. I apologize for some of that rasp there. I think with the temperature changing, of course, the stuff flying around in the air changes as well. And then, you get to look forward to, how's that stuff going to affect my body this time around, right? Just all kinds of things to love. Hey, speaking of things to love, look at this. We got a triple. Yeah, you just love to see it. Okay, so magic wand, thunder ring, love it. Love it. Okay, so level 3 and then level 4. And what's our ring sitting at? Let's see here. Okay, level 5. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is going pretty well. We're going to go with Song of Mana again. Base damage up, base area up by 25%. I mean, that's a lot. 25% is a good amount. Oh, now these are interesting looking fellas, aren't they? Not sure what that was that I just picked up. It looked interesting, though. We're going to just keep heading south towards this pickup. All right, now this is where maybe I wish that we had a little bit more going on the left and right side, but it is what it is. Is that a level 9 garlic we just grabbed? I think it is. I would be very excited to see an evolved garlic for the first time ever. I was tempted to look it up on YouTube and just see, you know, let me just get a taste of what this thing looks like, and then I thought, no, this is wrong. Don't do it. Garlic's gonna happen someday. Just allow it to happen, goat. Okay. Let's go base damage up. That sounds pretty good to me. You know what? This guy's dropping a lot of gems up here. Just want to make sure we're maximizing our opportunity is all. It was smart to fire up the magnesis a little bit more. I know I'm calling it magnesis, but you know, the suction capability. Suck some points into that thing. All right. Let's get back to heading south here. And we'll eventually grab that. I think it's Santa water. That's what it looked like to me on the map. We'll see once we get there. The attract orb. That's the one I was talking about. The old sucker suck. Boy, this attack that she has is really good. All right, this looks like a beefier dude who I expected to drop a treasure chest, but I guess he dropped a red instead, which is also good. I like the reds. Okay. We're gonna go magic wand because I think the empty tome is what you need to evolve the magic wand, and it's quite good. Oh wow! Speaking of magnesis, let's go lightning ring. Boy, we're just gonna go in all the directions for a minute here. We'll go magic wand again, and I think empty tome is gonna be our best bet. We'll do the axe. Okay. All right. Did magnesis end? I think it did. We'll go with the axe again. All right. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled broadcast of heading south. I think we're probably getting close at this point. We'll go with the whip. Yeah, I think we're tearing through these folks pretty well at this point. Okay. We're going to go whip again. There's a juicy red. Maybe we'll end up with an evolved whip. You kind of never know what's coming. Unless, you have luck and a lot of re-roll possibilities. You never really know how your run's going to go and what's going to pop up. And I think that's one of the things that I really like about the game. You just never really know what kind of direction you're going to build in until you get going. We're going to go spinach, actually. And I guess spinach again. Boy, somebody's doing something. Wow. Okay, well, we'll go empty tome. That's going to help with that main attack that takes a little bit longer to fire off. Okay. Perfect. Is that thing evolved at this point? Oh, there we go. Fires with no delay. None. That's wonderful. Now, we would benefit from some health right now. Getting a little bit of health back. We're going to go lightning ring. I think we've got a chance at evolving the lightning ring as well. Yeah, I just realized every time I walk on that pentagram, I slow down. Pretty sure that's what's happening. Oh, there's the thing. Okay, Sorceress's Tears permanently allows to speed up time in stage selection. Wow. Okay. That's pretty interesting. We're going to go Spellbinder, actually. I think that helps with our main attack quite a bit. Now, what we could do is head north. I know that might sound crazy at this point, but I think that there's probably a ton of resources up there, and might make good sense. And who knows, maybe, we still have 14 minutes. We might make our way all the way up there to where those other buffs are at. So let's do that. And if we find some garlic along the way, would it be the worst thing that ever happened? I don't think it would. Let's go empty tome. Just get stuff firing off that much more often. Lightning ring sounds pretty good to me. Hey, there's a treasure chest. Okay. How about a lightning ring? Or a duplicator. Well, wait a second. It looks like the duplicator, but sometimes... Oh, okay, that is the lightning ring. Excellent. Okay. You know what? I am always guilty of confusing those. They look very similar. But the evolved lightning ring, as you're seeing, is very, very good. It's a good thing we got it when we did, because these enemies that are hitting the screen, they seem like they're pretty tough. But good news is we've got plenty of stuff that does some nice knockback, and that's keeping them at bay, it seems. We'll hope that keeps up. So if it doesn't, it's going to be a little bit of a problem. And we still have a lot more game left to be played here. So this could get dicey. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Wouldn't be the first time. I had a tough loss when we were streaming the other day. 30 seconds left to go. And, I mean, everything was going wonderfully, and then all of a sudden the horde just got out of control, and I didn't have the DPS built up. You know, some maybe not so great choices along the way, and it happens. And I think a lot of people were heartbroken, you know, in the chat. And I just said, hey, you know, you get right back on the horse, and all this means is that we get to play again. That's all, right? Okay, that's perfect. I was hoping he was going to drop a chest. Seemed like the right thing to be done. Okay. So what we got here? Empty tome level 5. All right, that's good. It's good for this main attack, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, it affects everything, but it's the main attack that started out a little bit slower. Just like the other day when I was playing with, you know, I have no idea what her name is anymore. I'm going to call her Cart Lady. She throws the Noida cart. Yeah. If you have this game and you haven't played with her yet, I highly recommend opening her up. You know, I guess we could do a trapdoor. Why not? Gotta make sure I'm not walking into a mess of these guys, because they revive. At some point, we should find areas just completely teeming with gems, because this is the path that we came down initially, and I don't think gems disappear. I don't think they time out, as far as I know. All right. Boy, hard to say no to this one. We've already sunk many, many points into it. Let's do that. I mean, 33%, so substantial. And at some point, the level ups just, you know, they don't really matter anymore. You're really only getting currency towards the meta progression. And I've got so many things unlocked at this point that that's where I'm saying, you know, it matters, but it doesn't matter. For you, though, you know, you're going to want, if you're starting out, you're going to want as many coins as you can. As many points as you can get your hands on. Points, coins, you know what I'm saying. All right. More experience. Kind of feel like the weapon choices are starting to dry up a little bit. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll go Spellbinder. That's definitely affecting that main spell. You can see it just hanging out. It's still there even when the new shot is firing off. So they're probably taking double damage when they get hit by that, or close to it. I don't know if the DPS starts to fade the further you go into the spell cast, but yeah. Okay. Additional experience. Boy, I'm thinking the game really didn't want us to level up the garlic again, you know? I mean, what else am I supposed to think, folks? It's actively working against me. That's what's happening. Somebody sell me in the comments otherwise. Go ahead, tell me it's random. All right. Just taking all of them to Melty Town, and you know, it feels great. It really does. All right, so we've got these things happening again now. We're just going to steer clear of that stuff. Which basically, it seems like if you just keep moving, you're going to be good for the most part. Oh, okay. Well, that's that. Unless this is holding something for us. And sometimes they do that where your last final upgrades are in the treasure chest. So maybe we'll get that thunder ring. Nope. All right. So that's how they're doing us on this one. Which is okay. All right. So what we'll do is we'll grab this stuff up here. And sometimes when you grab something, I've noticed, that opens up some upgrade possibilities. Well, I'm either getting hit by stuff or guys are getting through because I'm going a little bit too fast, so we'll slow it down. I see this guy over here. Maybe he touched me. We're just going to focus on him for a minute, let him drop the chest, see what's what. Maybe should have grabbed the floor chicken there next time, if we need it. There it is. Okay. So I don't know. I mean, that guy did take a while to go down. We'll have to see how we do from a DPS standpoint, you know, because they're really going to turn it on, I bet, at the 25-minute mark. Could get tough. Oh, we got, what are they, manticores? Is that what they call these guys? I think. That's what we're going to go with today. I like a good manticore. I think my first encounter with a manticore was in a game for the Sega Genesis called Shining Force. Did you play that game? This was one of my favorite RPGs. This was really... It was just... I thought, boy, I didn't know games could be this good. You know, coming from the Final Fantasy games on the NES, and then, of course, we upgraded to the Sega Genesis, and ended up finding Shining Force. And... oh, man. Just the visuals, the storytelling... At least at that age, you know, I was just blown away by, was it Dark Seal in that one, I think? It was fantastic. I thought, boy, who needs books, man? Video games. That's where it's at. Truth be told, I kind of feel that way still. Not much of a reader. I wish I was. Well, lots of level ups there. Probably because we got to level 80, so they give you a few in a row. Holy smokes! What do we got going on here? Oh my goodness! What is happening? That crab arm is growing. Whoa! All right, let's. Whoa! Whoa! Gosh! All right. Stepped in that one. Let's get the hell away from that guy. Wow. We really need to kill that guy, turns out. Oh, you know what? Remember what I was saying about DPS back there? It's starting to rear its ugly head, I think. Okay, looks like that guy did die. So thank you for that. Oh, man. All right. Okay, we got the quintuplinator, but we needed it 10 minutes ago. That's all right. That's all right. Now, Matty KO gets those all the time, the quintuples, because he knows the best cheat codes for Vampire Survivors. Just ask him about it next time. Head to the Matty KO channel. Tell him the GOAT sent you. You want to know what the cheat codes are for Vampire Survivors. How does he keep getting all the chests? How does he keep winning? Right? It's cheat codes, turns out. I think it probably has something to do with all of the quaffing. You can ask him about that too. Anyway, you know, I think we've got a chance here. I do. You know, we've got what? We've got 3 more minutes, right? We've got a lot of orbs happening. We've got a lot of cash happening. We're going to have, oh boy. We're going to have a lot of meta progression happening, right? So either way, ooh, not great. Okay, well, this might be goodbye. I don't know. We need a level up. We need to be able to select the floor chicken once and for all. I am going to try to make it happen here, but this is getting very difficult. I was joking with somebody on Twitter the other day about playing this game. In fact, it was Back from Dead. And Back said, well, you know, with all the times I've been watching you play this, I guess I've got to try it. And I said, yeah, you know, the game's really chill until it's not. And we're in that not so chill moment. I'd argue right now. Looks like it's slowed back down a little bit, which is just wonderful. We got about 1.5 minutes to go here. They are going to pour it on. Let's just see if we're even close. Oh, okay. All right. So we're not going to get the bracer, which is good to know because now I can just focus on surviving. I think at this point the bracer was not going to do a ton for us anyways, so that's fine. Oh boy, all right. You know, we're just managing to melt these guys just fast enough between the axe and this main weapon that she has with the mana burst. It's just all kind of coming together now. These guys, I don't love them showing up right now at the party. They were not invited. I don't know where they think their invitation came from, but I did not invite them to the party. I can confirm that for you. We've got 40 seconds to go. You'd hate to see some heartbreak right now, but you know what? Sometimes that's just how these games go. Frank Caves knows that. He's a Binding of Isaac player. That's a tough game. Not when Frank plays it, but for everybody else, it's a tough game. Go watch Frank play some Binding of Isaac today. Do me that favor. He's a good dude. All right. You know, I think this is going to happen. Oh boy. Can we get it? Yes. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Stage completed. 500 bonus. You love to see it. Let's see if we unlocked anything, because this was a new stage that opened up. Defeat the giant enemy crab. Unlocked Hyper Gallow Tower. Okay. Find the Sorcerer's Tears. Yep, we did do that. Survive 15 minutes with Puppy. Okay. All right. So we open up the Hyper Gallo Tower, which I believe is just hard mode in that stage. We can confirm that in just a second here. Yeah. So if we click this, we can turn it on hyper or we can turn it on hurry. Which, okay, so multiplies the clock speed by 2, but it doesn't boost your taking in of gems or the move speed. Boy, now that would be tough. Let's see here, power-ups. So that's 3,400. We could get recovery up all the way. What else am I missing, though? You know, I think every once in a while armor can be okay, but luck can be okay too, because that can sometimes give you 4 choices. Let's do that. Let's put 1 in luck, and maybe we pop 1 in armor as well, because why not, right? Hey, that's going to do it for this one. We got a win. I feel good about that. A win in Gallo Tower. And I think that character that we were playing as was really cool too, Papilla. She had an interesting power. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. And do me a favor, play this game. And if you have played this game, tell somebody else to play the game. Now these are really great games. I think we are going to continue to see more roguelite survival games popping up here and there. You know, some are going to be not so good clones, right? We know that. I think Maddie was telling me during the renaissance of Flappy Bird, you had I can't remember which actress it was now, but you had some actress's head. Maybe it wasn't an actress. Maybe it was Taylor Swift. Anyway, you had her head instead of the bird popping up and down. I don't know if we need that, but some of these games are going to be good in this space. And if we want more of them and we want more competition and we want more creativity, we got to support them. So that's what we got to do. Play this game, enjoy it, and we'll see you next time on the Goat Force Gaming channel. You take care. Be well.